Yeah. Yep. Honestly, fuck it. Hello and welcome back. It is one whole frickin' fucking year of Discombobulated. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? Who? Just me. That 1 year ago, a podcast with a guy with severe ADHD amongst other things would start a podcast, and it's a sensation. Some episodes have one view. Pretty cool. And I do have to get. We are selling merch though, because it is a year, and I am actually proud of it. We've been doing over 50 episodes. So now, and we actually have a collection of them now. You can get on my website. It is all 50 episodes. Some of them are on DVD. Some of them are on Blu-ray. A handful of them are on VHS. People are going to say it's just Carlito's Way with Discombobulated episode 46 written on the side, but that's just simply not the case. It really isn't. And, this is going to get really, really interesting. Sorry, I am in Colorado. And everything's all fracked up. But yeah, some of them are actually on vinyl. Some of the Discombobulated episodes are on digital download. It's all in a box set, but it's it's varying different media types. Different ways you can play it. Different ways you can take in Discombobulated. There's so many ways. Man, one whole year. A year ago, I would have never thought that when I would be doing an episode celebrating 1 year, over 50 episodes, because that's how many weeks are in, I would never have thought. If this phone falls, I'm fucked. Not fun, though. Let me lean it back. I'll just lean it back a little bit. I never thought a year later I'd be on the road doing shows, bringing the podcast along, and be like, I want to do it somewhere beautiful whenever I am in Colorado, when I'm driving through. But I did expect that the loaner car that I have for... Okay, here we go. No, not going to get into it, because here's the thing. They're not even real problems. Like, here's a real problem. The fact that I'm on a rock right now, and if I step... I'm not kidding you. So that far that way, I fall. And I can go up the rock, but see, now now you can't see me. Haha, some of you like that. But then why would you watch? To just shit on it? What are you, fucking stupid? So, and then if I fall this way, I fall in, take the microphone with me. The microphone, throw it in. Phone falls too. Not only is my car is broken down and potentially still in Cleveland, Ohio. And then the place. This is the only part of it I do want to talk about. This is the only part I have to talk about. And here's the thing, because I don't want to be rude to maybe some of the, I wouldn't want to be rude to because honestly, I swear to God, I'm not even lying. The Cleveland people were. That's not even who I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about the St. Louis people. But there's someone that I'm dealing with my car that, like, we'll give him a name. How do you spell whenever it's like Geoff? Yeah. Whenever someone's name's Jeff, but it's like that, which who cares? But Geoff, it looks like Geoff. It's Jeff. I don't know. But so let's pretend that it's that guy. Let's pretend that this guy's name is. I don't even know. I did not. Who knows who they are? But I take my car in. Please be kind. Fast forward, Bob, and I'm gonna skip past that part. But my car's so fucked that they're like, well, we have to give you a loaner. Which, when the people at the car place gave it to me, I'm going to leave the names out right now. But whenever the people brought me the car, guess what happened? They brought me the car, the loaner, after they fixed it and it broke. They bring me the loaner. The loaner? The Lona. You guys ever seen The Mask? So, bring around the Lona. The Lona? The loaner? Perfect rendition. But, man, these clouds is moving fast and they're so pretty out here. Deep in the heart of Colorado. So, yeah, anyway, I go to pick up the loaner and the guy who brings it up, he goes, who had this car last? And they said, we'll make up a name, Jeff. And so they told him, they're like, dude, it was disgusting. And they like see that I'm standing there. I'm like, the car you just cleaned was disgusting. The car, okay, thank you. And I told them many times, I'm like, I have to take it out of town. I have a lot of shows I gotta go. I gotta go, baby. Hold on. I have to leave on an airplane, except for it's this car. So I go to leave. And as I leave, I go, hey, I've had a lot of problems. Like even I had a rental car and the rental car's like, you need to bring it in for an oil change. I'm like, I've been driving it for 2 hours. Do you also want me to get the axles replaced? Ahmed Foley, is that what you want me to do? So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then just now I was in the rental car and I didn't drive it. I just drove it where I'm at, to Colorado, on my way to do shows. And the thing's like, please service your vehicle. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Okay. So I text a guy. His name's Brad. Who gives a fuck with this fucking... You should be allowed to ask what grades did you get when you were in grade school and then high school? Well, what about my college? I'm assuming that you did not go to most of these. I got D's. What? So, I think it's his car. I swear to God, I think I'm driving this guy's car. It says Jeff when I get in the... And then you got to scoot it up and scoot it back. Every time I get in, it says, welcome, Jeff. And it starts to scoot back, and I'm like, I'm not Jeff. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix the settings so that when he gets in, it's the shortest possible setting. So he gets in, and they're like, welcome, Bobby. And he's like, this isn't Bobby. Ugh. Crushes him. No! User error. So, I'm driving the car. I haven't had it long. Definitely not thousands of miles. And before I left, I asked, I go, is all the oil change? I don't want to do any more work on cars that aren't mine. Because mine is getting fixed. I don't want to fit... could you imagine, those Lime scooters? Everyone's ridden one of those, right? No one's ever had this exact problem like I'm having. But could you imagine if you rode one of those Lime scooters and then it didn't work? And they're like, could you fix that? Oh, man. I had it for a second, but now it doesn't seem like it's turning on. You mind, taking it to, one of those shops? Tomorrow? Yeah. Can you pay for it? No. It broke under your watch. Oh, dude, it's honestly, it's medieval times again. I'm like, the car broke down. And he's like, under your watch and protection, you must get it fixed. But I'm in Colorado and it's beautiful. And I want to get one of those oxygen things. I bought one, but then I was like, and I literally returned it because I was like, it's $16. There's a lot of oxygen outside. But man, when you go up in high altitudes and use them, shit feels nice. But yeah, right now I'm waiting because the loaner car I have is getting an oil changed. And then I think I'm picking this guy's kid up from fucking practice. Hey, could you pick up my kid from practice? I'm like, are we a family? Oh my God. And I swear to God, like I'll tell people this and everyone's like, oh my God, this sucks so bad. I'm like, but for real, way worse problems could be happening, you know? And I'm in Colorado. I had friends I wanted to see, didn't get to see him this morning because I had to figure this fucking thing out. But I am going to keep driving after this unless it needs a new transmission, in which case I will work in this town. Do I keep saying Denver and mean Colorado? I'm like near Denver. I just drove past Denver. Me in this dog shit car. Colorado is fucking beautiful though. If you've never been, you gotta do it. It's like I feel like there's like you know when you're on like paint playing with like paint or like word you know or whatever, it's like that fucking and they have all the colors. You're like, oh wow, that's a lot of different green. It's every kind of green you can possibly see is here. I can see it just from this. I'm looking at every green that's ever existed right now. Right now, I see every single green. All those greens. It's the greenest place of ever. And then I'm going to go through the sand. The tannest place ever. Going to shows with Cactus Tatum. Excited to see her. And her husband's going to be in town. And we're going to fucking go out on the town because we're fun. And not old fucks who don't party. No, I probably won't drink that much, but I will gamble. I'm going to gamble this guy's fucking car. Hey, here's your car, man. And he's like, what happened? I'm like, well, I sold all the parts. The catalytic converter's gone. Well, why'd you do that? Well, it seemed as if it was my fucking car. I swear to God, I was like, hey, can you cover this? And he's like, not only can I not cover it, I have no updates on your car. Enough about my problems. Life could be worse. Life could be worse. There's kids over there that just started playing at the playground. Far away. I'm not. They can't hear. We're not over here. How's it going? But you know, I don't have kids. That rules. If I did have kids, I would make them. I would just trade them in for cars. I actually do have two sons, dirt bike, and I haven't seen them in a long time. And I'd really like to get back to them. So make sure you buy some merch after I fall into the lake pond. Do. Lake a pond. Do. Why can't we do? Because here's the thing. Right now, these kids over here, like they're like all the way across this like lake or whatever this fuck is, little pond. Why? Even honestly, people would be like, "That's what bars are." But like, why can't we go out and just like? There's like an area to like play. Like we have one in St. Louis. It's the City Museum, but even there, it's like you can't really like you don't really let loose as much. Like just adults don't let you. Like, cause you're at like, well, you do that at a bar, and I'm like, yeah, but that's like drunk, and then people get depressed. Like the amount of times I'm at a bar, there's always just someone that keeps saying sorry for something. I'm like, it's fine. I know, I'm sorry. It's fine. Can we play? It's like like you know what I mean, like. And honestly, that's probably why I don't mind kids. Like whenever people like the other day, this guy was like, this kid paid for something with his phone. He literally tapped it, like set it down, tapped, gone. And the guy was like still doing his transaction. He was like showing him like IRS papers he had gotten years ago so he can get a fucking fountain soda. And these kids ran out and this guy goes, I wish I had a fucking money on my cell phone when I was a kid. And I literally just couldn't handle it. And I just go, yeah, but you were allowed to like smoke cigarettes with like the lunch ladies and stuff. And he's like, yeah. It's always good. It's always good, right? It really is. Honestly, like even just now, the guy told me, he goes, you don't have to change the oil. And I'm like, well, it says I have to. And he's still not messaging me back. And I'm not saying that as a complaint. What I'm saying that for is I was just like, well, then I'll just change the oil. And be out $108. And just know that I'm not a guy that works That's it. I don't work. Here's the thing. I fucking do. If this was a job and anyone had it, they'd be like, this is a little too much. Wow, Bobby, you must get paid a lot. Oh, yeah. I don't have a fucking stand for my fucking thing right now. Oh, I do. Here it is. It's this thing. Watch you put any weight on top of it. Now it's not. But if there's a phone, it falls. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I didn't throw it into the river. It's right there. I'm going to get it in a second. But anyway, the Colorado complaints. This is contemporary Colorado art. Ooh, we see a man here who is getting his oil changed with a loaner car. Like, okay. I do love the movie The Mask. I've seen it so many times. And if you've never seen it, basically Jim Carrey, this fucking guy, he's got nothing. And then he goes and takes his car to get fixed. He's like, they're looking at like everything. He's like, it's so expensive. And then he has a date that night because they're going to the Cucamonga Club, the hottest new, whatever it's called. I don't remember that. Does it work? That movie rules. I'm just thinking about it. This episode is near a lake, so you know it's crazy. And it makes absolutely no sense extra. But, yeah, basically he's on his luck, and the guy goes, he's like, hey, bring around the Lona. Yep. Saved it with the wind gust. Do. Right after this, I'm buying a stand. I might not even ever post this. Just kidding. I have to. I literally have to. Let's do it like this. Let's do it old school. What school did you go to? La Cucamonga Club, the hottest new joint. Only the creme de la creme need apply. Then how do we get in? But anyway, they give him this fucking loaner car. And the reason I'm saying that is they give him the loaner car, okay? That night he goes out. The car does break down. I'm the guy from The Mask. The only thing I didn't do is kick off the fucking front of it. Oh man, I want to, but these cars are built so weird. Now if you kick it, the back of it breaks. Oh, and I'm standing by a river. Dude. I'm gonna see a guy that looks like he's drowning. I'm like, I know CPR. And I run out and go to save him, but it's just a mask. And then I put it on. And then I go back to my stinky, dirty old landlord lady. My new carpet. And then I put on the mask. And I have the time of my life. I'm Jim Carrey in The Mask. What's wrong with me? I'm getting what I deserve. I'm reaping what I sow. That's from Liar Liar, which I've seen both of those an ungodly amount of times. And if you grew up around my age, I think that's what you did. You watched him. You watched Christopher Farley. You guys are going to have to come with me. I have to do it this way. Are we recording? This fucking sucks. This is insane. I should be locked up for this. None of this makes sense. All right, let's see if we can sit like shit. Can we sit? Because I tried to sit, but you could see a little too much of my legs. I didn't like how much of my legs you could see. Does that make... How about just my legs? Is that better? I'm glad it's so windy. I'm glad, because it does feel nice. Oh, it's messing up my camera. You know what? Nature didn't plan on you having a camera. Mother Nature. Yep. The loner. Here's the thing, though. In Jim Carrey in The Mask, he was about to go on a date with Cameron Diaz, who is a part of a mafia crime. Bunch of crime in that town. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen tonight? If anyone says, let's go to the Club Cucamonga, I'm not going. I tell you what. I ain't never going to Club Cucamonga. Oh, this episode looked like shit. It's okay. It's okay. It's actually good, actually. It actually looks good. God, people have the dumbest sunglasses, and I think I just say that because I want them. I just went to a store, and they're like having a clearance sale. And here's the thing: you're either getting gas station glasses, or you go to a place, and if they're discounted, they're still $116. Hey, these are actually on a discount. Oh, really? For how much? $999. Do they block out the sun? No, they're really, really small and cool, though. God, I want cool sunglasses. That's how you will know I'm doing well if I have cool sunglasses. Or that I'm not doing well and decided to buy sunglasses. I'm going to get some sunglasses. Yeah, if I'm changing someone else's loaner car. Whatever happened to that car in that movie? Oh, he went back and shoved, I think. So usually you cut grass about once a week. Today is the day at the park that I picked for that they're gonna mow the lawn. God is great. God is good. God works in mysterious ways because he's a fucking douchebag. Legitimately, everyone's like, but what if God is real? For a second, you'd be like, whoa. You're a dumb idiot, dude. Dude, you're a big dumb idiot. I'm glad I picked the day that they cut the grass so I can blow all of it in my nose. Have to get local honey to fight off that local allergies in my nose. Hey, take a moment with Bob. Sit with me as I jump in this fucking lake. Don't end it all. Life is so worth living, you know? You got to remember that. Life is so worth living. If you ever think that it's not, it is. Think about this. You could miss getting a loaner car exchange or this little fucking cute mouse that just ran by. Okay, that was cute. I was going to try to move my camera. It happened so fast. Dude, what is that? The older I get, like things, the like things that are cuter, monumentally cuter to me. Make me want to just hug them and squeeze them. Make sure we're getting that audio in the back. Hey, I'm doing my podcast for Happy Gilmore. Anything. Oh, Bobby, it is all you know movies? Yeah. That and then whatever they taught you at the worst public schools. A little bit of Catholic school in there. A lot of teachers talking to students a little too long. Dude, people who around here, there are these guys over here fishing, and that is actually fucking pretty cool. Like, in St. Louis, if you see someone fishing, you're like, let's go. And the fish you get out of there literally, like, looks like they do meth. Like, they are bad-looking fish. If you fish in St. Louis, oh my God, they look so fucking gross. You'll pull out... a lot of times people will pull out like old bikes and eat them. They will. They'll eat just like anything that like that comes on the hook. If anything comes out on the hook, they will eat it. I'm kind of like that with things Yeah, what's better, eating gross stuff from nature or just me eating stuff that, this is barbecue flavored? Yeah, we barbecued all the chips. Yeah, it's not just a flavoring. No, these are barbecue. Oh, dude, barbecue chips better. Yeah, they're fucking all gonna kill you. I swear to God, the only thing that could happen next that would be even funnier is if he came to like weed whack right by me and it's like right in front of me is some like grass and it's like fucking hitting me in the eyes. And I really am not bothered. Like honestly, like, because that's the thing is when I grew up, like, I always had like family members that would be like, you know what, I'm not going to get mad anymore. Fast forward to the maddest guy you've ever talked to. But like, legitimately, there's like way bigger problems that could happen if an episode I do is just unusable or it's just funny. And it's also called Discombobulated. What am I talking about? It's a perfect episode. This is perfect. See? This is my office today. This does kind of suck though. My ass is falling asleep. Yeah, but I got little critters running by me. That's so cute. Oh my God. Everywhere I go. Oh my God, I do want to bring a little road dog, but I can't have cars breaking down and this dog is like, I go to get the oil change, they're like, do you want us to keep that dog? No, you can't keep that dog. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to do other stuff. I'm going to do more episodes of the pod on the road. I have merch for sale. I accidentally put up one in black, so now we have some of the shirts in black. I got an order that came in, and I was like, what the hell? And I wasn't mad about it. I was just like, what the hell? And I think I just forgot to delete it because I was trying some stuff out, so you never know. That is so cool that they're fishing, because this lake is really actually pretty. You can see into it. I'm telling you, in St. Louis, you know how like whenever people are like, how clear is the water? You can't even see the grass that's near the water. It's too murky. It's like too pixelated. You can't. It's really gross. I have friends that have gotten in the Mississippi. They're all dead now. So what happens if you get in the muddy Mississippi? It's called the Muddy Mississippi. If you had a buddy called the Muddy Matt, would you swim in him? This little mouse keeps coming back. What's he trying to get? It looks like... Oh my God. Oh, here's a funny story. So the older I get, I don't know if you guys get like this, but I can't kill anything anymore. Like a bug on me, if it itches real bad, yep. So that's like about where the line is. Or if there's a spider, and it's usually it's only if it's inside and I know the people around don't like it or want it, or if there's like an animal that it's like, they weigh less, so if they get bit, it's not good. Oh, fuck. What was I saying? God damn it. Oh. So, but I can't even kill bugs anymore. I don't know how it happened. No, it wasn't from the flower I picked up. Because when I pick up a flower, I'll try to like blow it all off. And then sometimes there's bugs in the car. So then I'm like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't pick it up. You're supposed to leave nature be, but they're so pretty. So I go to a bathroom at a gas station, one of those real gross ones that smells exactly like what you're smelling in your head right now, remembering. And I walk in, and there's 2 bugs on me, and they fall into the urinal. And there's a pad on it, but it's like if they go this way, they're in piss, and if they go this way, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but I got a paper towel and set it on. They got right on. It didn't like dip it in piss. They both went right on there. And then I went and blew it off, and then it didn't go off. So I went, I'm gonna throw up myself. Breathed in piss air and blew like it like went like saved two things that then died in the fucking store they were in. Oh, I really gotta think things through. But it's like, so it's like if you try to be a good, like a person, that doesn't work. That's not good. I feel like Phoebe, whenever she's like, you can't do like a nice and altruistic or whatever it is. The kid just caught a fucking fish. Well, pull it out. This episode's brought to you by kids learning to fish. It's super boring. Oh, and a guy just ran by. First time runner. Bobby, how do you know that? You can just tell he has no idea how the fucking he's supposed to run or what he's supposed to do. But that's the pod. Short one. Kisses. Love ya. Gonna go pull around La Lona. Goodbye.